All right, guys, so I wanted to make this video here because I've already started working on this '05 GT. Like a dumbass, I never thought to record this now that I have the lift and a place to put the camera. So I wanted to at least get going on the front here to show you guys what we're doing today. I'm making several videos off of this, so you know. I'm going to be doing outer tie rods, lower control arms, pads, rotors, calipers, possibly brake hoses. I got to drop the subframe out of here and do an oil pan on this. So I figured I'm going to just let the camera roll while I'm doing all the work to show everything. And I'll make one whole complete video with all that information. Then I'm going to make individual videos of just doing the brakes, just doing tie rods, just doing the lower control arm, just doing the oil pan. This way, if you just want to see how to do the brakes, you can, and so on and so forth. So I'll have just a long video and individual ones. I'm not going to bore you for 5 hours in the intro, so I'm just going to let the camera roll here, and I will start to edit it as I get time here. And just so you guys know, I know most of you are not going to have a lift to work on, which I totally understand that, but at least this way you guys can kind of see the generics of what to do here and not just, you know, be left in the dark here. So I figure I'll show you guys what I'm doing here, and then I might not talk the whole time, so I might throw some music in here down the road. But on this particular car, sockets are spline sockets here, so also, just so you know, it has wheel spacers on it. So if you're wondering, yes, I'll be taking these guys off as well. How good is that going to show? Pretty good, I guess. I think I might even just move this camera in here slightly to get you guys a little better view here. Hope that's better for you guys. So yeah, these are, I believe, an 8. Are these 19? Yes, they are 19 yet. So come on. Impact and a small extension here, like so. Drop the nut, not a big deal. And now what I do is, you want to hit what it goes into the knuckle right here, okay? You don't want to hit the stud there on the top, even if you're not reusing it, because it'll mushroom it out and you can't get it through. Just beat on this guy a little bit. It comes right out like so. Now you can leave it just hanging. This tie rod taken care of. So I'm going to do here to make this tie rod job easier is we're going to put it back into here to break loose that big nut. Go. There. And then once you get that nut loose, twist that guy off. It might don't get pliers for that guy. If it's stuck on the end, just grab some pliers to hold it. verify to not get that nut all the way loosened. Okay, we're loose. I'm gonna try. Oh man, that guy's been on for a while. Original from '05, I can definitely tell you that. Oh yeah, a little bit of rust up in there. You know, the other side came off real nice and easy. This side, not so much. So I'll definitely wire wheel this tie rod off too before I put the new one on there. You guys can't see that, can you? Hopefully now you can. Either way though, I'm gonna go eat dinner here in BRB. Alrighty, so I wire wheeled that off. And now we'll put a little bit of anti-seize on that guy there. A little bit of lubrication. New tie rod here. Now, we are gonna try to push that in a little bit. There we go. Maybe a little bit more in there. There we go. It's got to bend it up a little bit. There we go. Nut. Also, it's a lock nut too, don't forget. I think. What size was that? This size is a 19. There we go. Beautiful. All right.